With the salute for outside the country people them, plenty glad for meet up una for this another PIDGIN news debate for inside Tori House country people them. Una wanna no be get time for follow Tori inside the week. We return back for some of the strong number them for the Tori them wey happen for the week. We go take una, we talk palava for picking them. Now one with the bond away and for permanent squatter for inside loom. Another to picking them with the chop pair for Bonamusa the die. Now picking two with the cut hand where he go do eye for different quarter. Or that story them we go bring them back this PIDGIN news debate and we go take una to talk as way it is so just now people them for inside Southwest Regional House for Chiefs them too they the vex for say 4 moon where they take over power or they vote them the sote now no serious work they never do them vex it dey for their mind plenty we go talk to other thing the way it pass inside Douala and outside Douala this week all now for inside PIDGIN news debate we will return back for look thing the way they don't pass for the week inside Tori House for now as well this also way the only woman we get for joining for year with the wait we go talk BB salute for me Ibrahim we ide with we this afternoon. Good afternoon for you Presi.
Good afternoon Ambassador, good afternoon listeners. We now be welcome and with the Tori salute especially for Tamwang Tata we from Kambe the watch winner and Bombensi we not say that side is the bet. Me wanna hold am tight.
Very good. Now for all I'm tired now, Presi, the week it already finished. Permit me to call you that name for now. People them for outside they go understand why they call you Presi. You've been a president for the PIDGIN news debate fan club group. Yes, we will not be glad to be award the other time. But just now tell me, the week don't just finish. Inside the week, waiting be really catch your attention. Waiting be catch your eye for inside all things the way they happen for inside Cameroon this week.
I think what the way catch my eye plenty na this hand for picking for Njombe where they cut him. I think that one be been a very sad case. The picking go live throughout the life. And the worst thing for them I say the pa, they talk say the pa but I say no go and they come out go. And the second thing I say those things they exist even for Douala year. With the year for quarter man find you trouble, he say I go bring my group and go bring them. And when they leave them, it continues so. We don't see now, it don't go in the hand. So one, it will come be na die, it will be for day. So I think say time don't reach where we get for first, we like parents them, we get for start for see how we stop that thing. And we get for see how we go alert even security officers there. May they know about that thing because I know say for Douala here it be very common. It be for almost all the quarter, they get them. So I think a very bad attitude way
that for eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye. All begin the way they get so man they get a group somewhere. When you find a flower, it talks say leave them at the camp. It go bring group. And they come with dangerous weapons. And that groups they not be fine groups. That groups where we know say things they like tramadol, they encourage them small drugs, they reinforce their courage. The Francophone man they call and say full courage. Then when they come now, anything will happen for that time. So I think now a time don't reach where we go try for discourage that things.
Now, inside that Tori for corner side, before we enter for the other thing that we'll get on for now, just for Sabitu, for place where they call them say, for inside Galim, for Galim side, yesterday when a Friday, for Friday, we hear say at least 4 uniform people them die, 1 with cut, and other people there with the who gone with the die, we hear say they come up from inside and top, for side from Goketunja, boys are gone, where they come attack some camp for uniform people then for side for Galim and now the extension for this problem where they happen for Northwest and Southwest again uniform people then where they fall even as we the SDO for inside Bambutus it talk it for tell we say uniform people them they get for open their eye them say sometime they use now woman they use them fool them and when woman come they lost sense now so too they use them for attack them.
Yes, I think not be the first attack for Galim. I think about the second or third. So it just shows something be wrong as far as the security be concerned. Because when you enter motor for here, they go Baminda, after Bapusam, you see a number of checkpoints. I don't know whether that checkpoints them, they really do their work better. I think they get for reinforced security because not be the first time where they attack Galim. They don't attack even school for they attack I think that what other brigade.
Na gendarmerie, even police.
Yes, they kill. So
and they carry gun, then they go.
And they still go come again. That means say something be wrong. I think they get for check that security for that particular place.
Something the way the SDO for Bambutusi talk after the crisis in Dongamewe passed yesterday. It dey like say he don't notice. Say a woman they use them for full this uniform people them. And he don't talk for the uniform people them say make they shine their eyes. Say make woman no be their problem again. It go be easy for them for say they see fine woman then they deny for no.
No, this one are people the way in principle they don't do their training, and even the one used na picking for enter their account they get for no. Even the one used now which kind of now they because they don't go a training they be expert with the belief say if they really be well trained they get for know-how they will use their know-how their sense for understand say this man way they come so they come easy because not you and me they feel use woman they feel use speaking they feel use anything but these people now people where they be trained for that job and they be trained for know how they feel manipulate them. I think if they don't if they still fall victim let me say they get for revise their training again.
Now, from Galim, inside Northwest, maybe you go know the place better for PIDGIN Park, for that side of Northwest around hospital roundabout. They say the road lead towards Azire New Church. On Friday 2 for afternoon, we hear saying 2 people them with they die, civilian, and people them 2 boys them with gun, they become now on top Okada they start shoot. 2 of the civilians then die. For now, we never fit for sabi whether not that people the way make that people that with gun they come for town or they be one come attack na control post again. Now inside Bamenda now, I believe say that PIDGIN Park no dey na for inside bush where they go talk say maybe security it no be there or they no be see people them where they enter for town with a gun.
Yes, this one it make and me we still go back for things where we plead every day because now we don't know the enemy. We don't know the enemy because we they don't make them the authorities they don't make them we know say they don't make operation keep Bamenda clean and they don't charge all money has they know say now they assure people they say Bamenda be secured but when we hear this thing again it still make people still say something and now for make them we know say truly that thing the way they talk say things they be in order, they don't really be in order how they take. So they find out all the last talk or the best solution. That say me we try end this war. Me we try come sit down for table, discuss like family. Me all man, when man they go for bush, me feel free. When man they come for when man they sleep, me not sleep with one eye open and one eye closed. Because Bamenda, they come right inside the town. So wait till we go talk now. Let me say things they see there every day. So minister don't come even right there for television. They tell we say war don't end. Say they don't already neutralize all that people there. But we still hear every day attack here, killings here, and so on. So I think with the back, say me the people that were be concerned, me they shit down, me this thing end, so that we get peace for the country.
Okay, just some of the Tory them thing the way they happen inside we country for some half time. So they start the Tory and so I talk if you know be there for inside Tory house from Monday so to Friday opportunity for turn back for some of the strong thing the way they happen. Number 1 thing we go take una go for site for permanence quarter na so they call the quarter name. Now for loom where the population too on Monday Mami then says the washan on top thing we woman if it for do inside permanence quarter for site for loom for Mongo division. All people there they gather so they be turn up now for see some picking where woman e born fine then e throw am. Now woman police them say where they come plus their own man police them too where they come for can open investigate on top the matter. We hear say now some picking where e be go for go throw dirty as where they come now he see picking where they don't born am throw am then he go call now so to all people them for quarter for permanence for loom they come police them to they come they can carry the die body give am for council people them for loom now them they go bury am but the question just now where people they never feel for understand now who or which woman e born pikin, then it will time for me. Sote now, the same thing this also continue for happen. Woman the born, it away. They blame the gunner for the man where he give belle for the woman where no one look at him, or now the woman where he born, fine, it away.
Yes, blame the go-to side because the talk say out of maybe 10 women them way sometimes they don't commit suicide or they die. 8 now because of man picking. But at this particular case, and not be the first case, would they blame woman them say if you feel be patient for carry the picking up to for 9 months born am, look for another way because where the day we see program them for this Equinoxe television regards social where they really invite Cameroonians, they made they show sympathy, made they show love for people the way they no get. So when you already carry picking for 9 months, you go to and so fine. But I know say this world now devil they work, the devil they at work. But we will try as much as possible for discourage this attitude where man they suffer would begin up to for 9 months, then they can throw him again. I call on boys them please, man picking the way when I do when they give this belly. Me wanna take, me wanna try. Please, wanna try. Make sure say when you don't already identify say you be the author for pregnancy. Try work hand in hand with this woman because country strong we know say it's wrong. But when it don't happen, that means it don't happen. So I call on the man picking them on the boys whether they do this thing where they do and maybe abandon the girl. But girl, where you get hurt for carry picking for 9 months. Go to him. I think say at this stage now, all blame whether that boy don't leave you or with you, or you will carry the cross now because no man no fit ever support person who carry picking. So look at healthy picking like this one, they go bury him. Whether this picking for can be a president for this country, or if can be some important, or if can be some preacher, some but now it is they go to him. So what they call on the girls them, they wanna be careful.
Now, time for me, the question where plenty people them they don't ask, and I be asked the question say if this case it become now for your hand and you been a policeman or maybe commissioner for police and you'll ask catch this girl where you do the work. Now which kind casting go away go give you go lucky from gata or you go talk say may they kill it too or waiting or one of the woman the way be talk for Jackie Numulum time we go for the place he talk say he the prayer say he go she need down prayer for Papa God say me Papa God never make a me picking he cry for that woman in house that kind of prayer how you see it?
Well
some people they go church. Some people they go church. Find medicine.
We always give chances because when as I don't talk, it be the one at the work of the devil. Not be I know things say that woman really. But for me, I don't support the idea say me they kill you. Maybe me they give you because with the law they. But even at me, they talk to me, I take a decision for even talk to me, they try to penalize you, but they put you for prison. Maybe at the end, if you learn, and tomorrow, if maybe within the time where you go be for prison, only talk where people will talk for you, only the way you go see the importance of picking for your life, maybe you can realize because the first thing we are know, I say that the work of the devil. Though people then too, and devil they transform for man. So my own punishment.
If na you,
they give you for prison, then try cancel the may come back because we always give chance to say people feel change for life.
All right, we go left that matter for inside a woman we born through a picking. We go so remain for thing the way consign picking them inside Bonamusa D2. This week we just finished country people. Now some kind of what to be enter for inside we hear concerning 2 picking them where they die. One where it did 3 years and another one where it did 5 years where they die for sika say the chop pair and that pair now the big mommy where it sell the pair. Now the big mommy says he take that pair he give them for this picking them where they chop them all them they be the she done for inside one compound. Now the family compound that for this picking them where it dey so they get the day consigned for this die. And Sabi to say inside the week we will surely make follow up as we turn back next week for Sabi whether the 3 other picking them where them chop the same pair, then they take them go for hospital. They don't come up for hospital bed fine, but just so Sabi say 3 they be there for on top hospital bed. Now plenty people them they never fit for understand waiting it be really there whether na the pair be get problem. But if the pair be get problem, why you no worry even the big mommy when I dey sell and wey chop am in a massa nothing that way people they never fit for understand. Another question wey plenty people they ask now whether this picking them before they be call their pair they want chop they be go touch something before they chop the pair. Nothing that way people they never fit for understand. But Sabi say police people them time when they come for the place they carry that pair they say they go use them for start their investigate for Sabi whether na the pair it be get problem or maybe the picking them they don't go touch some other thing before they come for can chop that pair for inside Bona Musadi. Just now make we take una show na the 2 picking the way they concern for this matter. We get a photo for just 2 of them. Now 5 it be they involved and that 5 as soon as Sabi 3 they be there for on top hospital bed. One of these picking them as soon as the see country people them he no die he be there for hospital bed, and this other one for 3 years as soon as the see na SSF way he die as we ona see the photo. So this picking as soon as Sabi or them 2 people then die and one of the picking them he dey for on top of hospital bed as we Tori enter for inside we here. So country people them now just the thing that way it happen for inside Bonamusadi. Time for me it don't stay for that side for Tico the other day. We hear say na picking the way they go chop fufu corn and jama whether na say something me dey inside or no Sabi sote now. This other one na normal pair with na fruit, but the real thing will happen for this picking them we never fit for talk whether they touch something before they chop that pair or na for inside the pair.
Yes, and however we don't talk for the case of that man we don't throw it begin, the devil be at work. So we will be very careful how we will live for this world now. But the truth na say this one na plan acts. Maybe some man want revenge something for that mommy, or na say the man really intend for kill this picking them because this one it no be natural. So this one for it no be that when man get for go even far. It be a plan away the man don't really intend for do the thing. Maybe the one intend for do for that mommy, then he go for that picking them. So now the work of the devil and me as we live through this time now, me will be very prayerful because the devil really be out. So imagine this small picking at this age, they don't commit a witch crime where you go to kill them. Look at their ages. So I think that's a very sad thing and we get to be very careful, especially this mommy way they sell because now people the way they sometimes they go expose their goods. Time where they tire, they just take some old wrapper put them for day, go stay for house. Maybe when it be for evening again, they can shit on. So maybe we be careful, especially when we sell things the way people they consume. Because when you go around the town, you see how they sell, they expose beignet, you see how they sell bread, they leave bread everywhere and so on, just openly like that. So I think this one they ring bell for we. Say may we be very careful when it concern chop. We will be very, very careful when it concern chop because the way we will play with lives now, it really needs to we sit down again, see how this especially the street vendors whether they sell chop anyhow. All
right, so for you need the same like saying maybe they picking them, they don't touch something, you check saying they pass through that pair for do something for the picking them.
I think so because if that picking them they touch something, I don't think 5 picking them touch the same thing. I think the contamination is in that pair.
Nah, then by the same pair with the mommy chopper, they are big mommy chopper.
Well, man fi come for contaminate pair, maybe it sample someone.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know if you pick all the pair, maybe put the poison where you put them. But in any case, how will they talk? It not be 100%. If you visit them at the beginning, they don't touch something around. You can't touch
for saying all the 5 for touch
the same thing. Now you were the problem there.
All right, we get our number 2 stranger for house na ma mbong na so. Yes, I been a DM for Lycée Bonaberi. SDM. All right. Good afternoon for you.
Good afternoon,
Ambassador.
Yes. And good afternoon to all the viewers.
All right, madam, we talk this problem for picking them with the chop hair, they die. I believe so you hear that story too for inside the week.
Yes, I hear.
And when you hear this news, you like mommy, how you feel?
Well, I feel so bad for some mommy for lost 5 picking them one time.
2 picking them.
2 picking them one time.
On top sick bed.
3 they for sick bed. And for lost even 1 picking, it not first be easy. Then for lost 2 one time where you don't born the picking them, you know say that picking them are your future, na your worker stick when you don't old. Now people they go give you small water when you don't old. Then for can't lose them, so it not really be good. Then for the incident, say the chop na pair, they die. It be very very mysterious as I feel talk.
Okay.
It not be normal, except say maybe the 3 pair don't be contaminated in a way we don't know. But now all them chop the pair, na 2 then die. Wait if it happen where that 2 them where they chop the pair, then 2 they die. Now for the big question mark a day. But as the other guests don't first talk, probably if the pair be poisoned before the picking them one can take them, or the picking them they touched on thing as you rightfully talk, but we don't know.
Now, police people them they seize all the pay them. Police people they seize all the pay, say they want start to investigate. Now, if na wish with black man Greenba where they use them, police people they don't fit for find the fault inside that pay. If na white and a black man wish.
I don't think so, because if the investigation go through police people then they go use na modern methods for investigate, maybe for see who start the picking then go see what they touch am, see what they eat before, or maybe they don't even chop na something self way e not tie in with pair, because
and all them fight they will chop that thing.
Now I say that maybe they too the way they die, they don't chop some serious way e not be test. And again some other idea too, they say probably the pikin they don't chop something before they can chop that pair. For example, we get families and we know say rats them plenty for Douala here. Maybe they don't keep on a rat poison on. As I first talk, no man don't know which way it happen, and only God feel know which way it happen. Now we just suppose, we just try to find out, for put some equations together to see whether actually na which way it happen. But again, as police they do investigation, probably will leave them for their hand for come out with their own result.
Now, time for me we will talk on top this matter for pay the way they for police people their hand. We try for look inside. If now wish we pass through that pair, policeman no go fit for see am, even if you do use now which kind of eye.
No officer.
Good. And if na poison, maybe they will fit easily see am.
If na poison, when na modern poison, the officer, babe. If na wish, the officer.
All right. So
it not be easy.
So if na poison, which one they like modern poison and not poison na poison? If na poison, they go fit see am, because I believe say for hospital then they get some gadgets and they fit dictate whether something na poison or no be poison. Poison na country poison, or might say juju poison, and the one way na modern poison. I think say those machines they fit dictate, because poison na poison.
So if na some part she don any work on top that pair for village, the policeman go see am.
That one na witchcraft.
All right. Okay, we'll go left that one. No be nothing for lab, but we'll pray say that 3 picking the way they on top sick bed. They don't come out for the sick bed, and maybe they go fit for talk for their mommy. Them waiting, it be really pass on top that pair inside the week. We will surely follow up for tell una. We take una enter for this other matter. Now this picking we they call it say tala. We he go for go do eye for eye with his own friend them. To restart now for some one Thursday last week where they go for some wakekeeping as we to re-enter for we hear one time when they enter for that wakekeeping, one boy he takes stone, he knock him for Tala friend, so they head he broke. Now so too Tala too he talks say they no worry. The thing it be happen now for computer quarter for inside Jombe. Now so after the thing pass, all man be sabi say that thing don't die so. They no be sabi to say this man way don't a hand cut so. Talam he dey prepare, he boy them. Say they go for retool as we they call them. They come up for their own quarter from Mbura, from Mbule as we they call them. They go for the computer quarter. Say they go fight. Just time where this parliament be one pick stone. Now so callers to come out in hand, he cut. Now they told that on top sick bed. Tala the talk for a friend them say you retool. You know fine. Say he don't learn lessons. Say many people them they no do retool again. Jackie no molum. He be work up plenty so they say be waste tire. But anyhow, when Tory man he dey out for find Tory, he must to always get the Tory right from Saturday get for begin. Retool nothing we don't ever the hear. Me had already give name. Eye for eye. If you slap me, I must turn back and slap you. Madam Bong, this speaking na good example for people that they do retool as sure.
No be good example at all.
I mean for people that they do retool.
For people that they
Lesson
do.
for them.
Lesson.
Yes, na lesson. Na lesson for the pikin the way they do retool. And for this kind of thing where the pikin they don't put them, they themselves they call am retool. It don't become like a phenomenon between who youth them, amongst who youth them. Now, so especially for schools them, they break their head them every day. They stab each other. They choke them with knife. Friend they choke a friend with knife. The kind of violence where these youths them they get them now these days. You know, it be unbelievable. It they like say they born pikin them now with some extra demonic force inside them because forgiveness is not there again for them. Every little pikin, even at 11 years, 12 years, they always want to take revenge. We don't know which kind of style, who side this spirit it come out among these pikin them. But I sure say when this pikin, we know say for person for loss in hand, it not be a good thing. But all the other pikin them outside with that retool na their watchword, me the pikin dey see the result of the retool. I sure say this one it go be na a lesson, especially for these youths them where they go school today.
Now you dey inside school compound. I believe say you go really fit for tell we plenty concerning. But the one na speaking for government technical high school from Jombe. The thing no happen for school time. It happen when nice SF. It gather and it papa the talk say no go. It be so one show power. But plenty with the hearsay from Jombe side. They say pikin say for 11 years, he dey make open eye for papa, he dey make open eye for mommy. Well, if mommy talk bad for pikin, he get for lucky door at least 5 times before he sleep for night.
Mr. Ambassador, this pikin, even though the thing not happen for school compound, if you want check and find that the palaver between ye and that it start for school. It start for school. Retool it never take place na for school. Retool it take place na after school. Maybe around the school compound or for inside quarter. They are retool they ever now why that they call and say retool? We don't start some problem. Then I dey go call round 4 as they call am. I dey go call round 4 and that round 4 now they always been a cartier picking them for inside quarter way they need to do nothing. Those that one they win some juvenile delinquent them they come na can join for fight that fight.
Time for me. Lucky say on a tuna teacher today. Maybe on top this matter. This speaking na good lesson for people that they ever come out outside say too. If you go ever teach them some lesson.
Really, because as I don't talk, the first thing I say, the devil they outside, and the second thing I say, these drugs, because now drugs they be part of this. It give them courage. How we don't talk. They call them say for courage. It give them courage. This and the something where we see for Cameroon and I say anything where they don't ban them, that thing they pass market pass out thing now. It be available now. Pass how it even be. So this tramadol, these drugs, the banga, marijuana, cocaine, all these picking they don't know at the level of primary school. We don't see them for this with our channels for a highway school picking they go leave school for they say just go now for some sector for go to smoke, they say pepanda and so on. Under these drugs them they lead picking for this thing. So if we fit try to fight these drugs, if we try to fight these morals for picking them, maybe we feel really get some improvement because the devil is really at work and these drugs will be I be here say they be say tramadol now for 100, but it be like 9, be like 1,000 francs, either 700 or 1,000. Bet it is buy. So that means the need for the thing it be really high for picking them. And the worst I say now for picking them. Look at the age. Look at this picking now will grow all through how the life with one hand. And he got to think the incident will be happen where it for fear avoid them. If you get accident, cut hand, probably we got to say where that one accident. If anything happen for you where it be really unforeseen, now you really come on and you really go party talk say no go, you still go. So I think this one I would since the incident over me, I don't even use them for plaster and example too for ring and for that picking that I say it is starting now. How we gonna they at this small age, so it is starting now. And when we gonna grow for the it be we know quarter the way say Makia, we know say Beseke, we know all that quarter the way these things be so common for them. So we will try at we own level for see.
I don't know, Mr. Ambassador, if I forget some small thing for Adam for the as my brother don't talk say na devil he work. Well, ask yourself say this devil not be there before now. Why the devil he work he start be out or the see am with one eyes and now. I believe say for we community now, so for the society all day now, so parents them they need to do their work as papa them. Because if papa tell pikin say no comot, the pikin comot, it means that that issue of respect that papa never inculcate inside that pikin, he never put them inside that pikin. Because we get for bring up with pikin them like parents, may they start first of all for fear God. If they fear God, they will not get the upper hand on them. But if you bring pikin them up for some laissez-faire, mommy don't come out go in market, papa don't come out go bush, or papa don't go work, mommy don't go work. No man no dey for cater for the pikin them. No man no dey for give them that small education for morals. Then what you expect say the pikin they will become violent. Then they can't film them too way the pikin they watch am. They can't see the way the pikin they watch am for TV. All that thing. So it is join for make the pikin them seemingly see now say banger. Tramol, tramadol, all that they are named them, what they call them for that drugs then. They'll think say be normal. For them now when they be high, it means that they be they call something say boys. Say they be the boys them for the environment. But most see now the results.
All right, and if you get for continue for talk on top this matter for picking them, maybe we go even finish our time. We no go talk all thing, but I believe saying governor get a better hold for picking them just now, particular for inside school and mommy them, papa them on a road too with the waiter. Inside Douala here for Judicial Police Station 2, week we finish. Now 2 young men them with the big man for the anti-gang with the collie, Henry Samam, he hold them country people them. Now wetin they do, they say when people them they enter for make docky or they go for go make their original document them for around 9 district police station for side for they do. This one them they don't open their own binet place too where they do their own fake docky them and now for they will market be the pass for say when person don't go turn up for long, they no fit do to they get for do, they get for find person wey go be like a middleman. And these people there, they be the act like middleman and middle people them, they be the ever do their own fake one as we Tori enter with ESO after when they report the case. The new commissioner for Judicial Police Station there, where he the look at anti-gang, Commissioner Umaru, he passed order for the big man for anti-gang, Harin Sama, where he says in a amend them, they use now 3 days for catch these 2 men them. Make we see the document them too, where they catch them for inside these people their hand. We enter for the document them. That one a fake stamp, one of the same when their own photocopier. He do the stamp where it show say they don't go pay and they don't put stamp on top. Fake as soon as see them for the other thing them the day where the police people them show them for we document they read now them say they make them, they get stamp for all big people them inside Douala. They sabi to have for sign according to big people them. So they they seize all the document them, and they say the side where the market be the pass over just for corner police station 9th district for inside Dado. Now for day where they get all the ones, so you see I'm say they get all man his stamp and his signature, and on top that one they buy plenty stamp them, the 500 fiscal stamp where they will put on top that document them for CC now original as where they show it, and they complain when they ask them say why they do this thing. The two men them they talk say now for Sika say work in no day, so they check sense say their own way for put Gary on top table. Now they work with them, they do am time for me, they did them plenty, but now just some way they catch and show it.
Yes, this phenomenon, those I think last week if you did for your own day when at the same where did they work now this document, especially for ID, they want for your own day for identity card. So I think this one an old story for Cameroon, because every day people they use fake documents. I think that way it don't make us be very difficult for Cameroonians now for go out of the country, because sometimes they really suffer for, because when you go with their documents they don't get no confidence for Cameroon. So they talk say a country Trump, but I think it's a country no Trump for that way where man get for doing a fake document. We feel we still get land. We never work all the land for Cameroon. We still get land where people if you go bush. I say we want an easy life. I don't think it's a country Trump for the way man not feel lack. Man feel lack. If man try, especially for this Cameroon, you know feel lack your daily bread. I just say people they want easy money. So maybe we try for do things where it go help we rather than for do things where it go lead we into problem like this.
Madam Bong, this fake docky people them, I don't know whether you don't ever enter for inside their hand them before, and maybe don't surprise you for outside some they say, hey, this way show and so na fake.
Personally, I never enter their hand them, but I know people the way they don't enter their hand them. Yes, my brother don't talk say they want easy life, but again, if for example you go make ID card, you do all the ID card documents then you start wait 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, the ID card never come out. You get for travel, then some man with a fake docky can give you ID card, say he don't go make a me travel, you go take her or you no take her. So now the bottleneck bureaucracy will get into for a country they make people the way they want, so immediate, so urgent thing, quick for go some place. You go give ID card before they want even collect your document and say for the ID card na trouble. Maybe you fit stand for there for 1 week before they collect the document. They don't collect document before the ID card itself one come out. You get for go day like 10 times, 20 times before the ID card it come out. So some of the things and so where they push people them, I not say the boys them, because for do that docky or for thief na bad thing. But now if those people they no be get customers, I should say they for go out of business. And if for documentation like for sign something for police station or for make ID card or any other document, if the people the way they do am, they be do am make come up fast, I think say that people they know for even exist, because everybody go know say okay, if I come out now I go for police station, I do my ID card or I do go for immigration, do my passport, it will come out quick. So it says plenty things them day unemployment too day, but now the powers the people the way they get for do that documents now they help to for delay, because when you want go do them normally for the normal and rightful way, it need to come out.
So for you, the boy they get right?
No, they not get right.
Because their document need to come.
They not get right. They not get right. But I want just use this opportunity for talk say the people the way they be in charge for make that document them. Make they make a me come out quick, me be faster, because if it be faster, those boys them they'll go stand for they know see customer, and that phenomenon for this fake documenting or it go gradually die out.
We fit start question decentralization now. So what would they talk this one? I believe say if decentralization day we Douala get power for making identity card come out, and people they no get
people they no get this thing. Just the things and that. If for example if you make identity card for Douala, all you know they Yaoundé, ID card go Yaoundé, passport go Yaoundé, small time go be na birth certificate you go Yaoundé.
All right, time for me. Anything for art?
No, I think he get a point there, because some things that they beware, some evil that they come because of the people, the way they be responsible. They know they take their responsibility. How is it be? So when man be tired, he get for go for an orthodox way and trap that.
All right, we go left for these boys them. We take una enter for Southwest region. It already passed 4 months since they vote the regional house for assembly and regional house for chiefs for all the 10 regions for Cameroon. If they part of the resolution them where they be get them for the national man-to-man talk will be happen for inside Cameroon and solution for solve this problem where they happen for Northwest and Southwest. But for moon already, the chiefs them for inside FACO and even the regional people them for regional house for assembly, they do already start for complain. Complain then I say waiting. Since when they vote them, they never start work. They no get work people them. They no get money for even start something for inside the region. On top that one, even the only thing where they don't bring them for them, computer, they say they do the language, the country talk where they use them for install them, na Emmanuel Macron country talk. And on top all that one, they need to see them. It be been as for inside some small school where they be gather people them for regional house or assembly and the chiefs them, for teach them, waiting be decentralized and they cannot think them, wait them, when they just come up for vote them, they go fit for do, when that time it go reach. But it shows a certain now, that time never reach and some people them they don't ask question. That special status, the regional council where they vote, waiting they do sabi say even them say they hear about say people them they don't start asking questions. Say since where they vote them, which power it don't enter for their hand, they no fit give that answer. Time for me now one of the resolution for national man-to-man talk, but so today they never go into action.
Yes, this issue of decentralization, because sometimes we realize say most of the things the way population they ever ask them, government they hardly ever give. But when they don't give the decentralization since they ever talk since 2006, where they were about more than 20 years ago where they were signed decentralization. But now last year where they go into operation and how it go into operation, man don't understand because when they talk about decentralization, they expect say some structures they could be, but now they don't just accept say decentralization. They vote them. They don't know. They know. So they say they call them for school. They give them the roadmap how they get for work.
Yeah, they send people the information. Say me they can't teach them.
Yes, but I don't think even the decentralization where they do them now, where they don't do them for Cameroon, nobody can decentralization. Where will be the cry for? Even if they allow, they give them that work, how they can work. The DO Center day, SDO day, Governor day, second assistant, first answer, all a lot of administrators the day for one place. How they could even not be the type of decentralization where will be the cry for. I mean, when some man they ask for something, maybe she don't. Time where they want to give the thing, maybe she don't down. Make sure say this thing where they give them so that the thing where it can satisfy the person. Look at the consequences of the just accept and they create a minister of decentralization. Now they decentralize for make sure say things they don't over concentrate for Yaoundé. When they create minister for Yaoundé now of decentralization, that means say they don't instead over centralize it because it got a stand for Yaoundé. When I think way they don't be one say maybe. So I think say well I'll be very happy say now the Southwest chiefs and where.
The president for the Southwest Regional Assembly and the president for Southwest Chief, most important president of Southwest Chief, where they complain, say they never start work, they never give them money for the start work, and even work people then they no get. The only two they get on a computer, but problem they for inside
Southwest. We're not even there for the language where
they for Emmanuel Macron
used to. So all this thing, it makes sometimes would really just laugh because. I get some small story for just compliment this thing about these chiefs and their complaint. Some mommy be don't be wey no get chop for game for a pikin dem. He still say when the pikin dem see fire dey catch, they will over cry. So he light fire, put water there, take stone, he put am. Immediately he put that stone inside that pot, light water on, put fire under, it dey boil. He still say all pikin dem dey be quiet. So that one just the talk about these things, about these chiefs and their whatever, because that moment where they be create that house of chiefs and all those things, now for just calm down some situation, maybe as they don't start shout again, so they go shake again small. You know, say when thought is waka, in a waka, he quick now. He just go small. When you knock it back, he height. He see say place don clear, he go small, go continue small. So now just it's a means of keep people their mouth shut for some time. People they get hope. Say at least change the be something they come, but we actually the best way we put them there, he know the game where he play.
So that one you know I get plenty for talk.
Yes, but the question where we get for us, these chiefs them, the house of chiefs where they reclaim them from the government. Now you where they don't give them, because we not be there in those days of Southern Cameroon, but we know say things where they read about the house of chiefs. This one where they give them. I don't think that the one way it will be in those days. So for fool you away, my sister don't talk for day. For take something fool you for day where you not really get the powers like you will get for B. I think they better deny you that thing.
All right.
People will get that figurehead. They just did it for be figureheads for fulfill. Say okay, I will be promise this thing for now. We don't give una, but una not get no power to execute anything. So me the chief they know they cry.
But the only two way they no be complain, they no complain whether their salary no they can.
Okay.
they complain about every other thing, but they no talk whether they already start their salary or not.
Yeah, you know, say for Cameroon ambassador, people that don't live now on salary, they live now on other advantages. So they believe say if they forbid give them that they are right now,
small right,
yeah, and for the way
the advantage
small grains for the fall.
So they decline at their advantage.
Of course.
Or they decline at work where they need to work.
Est-ce que Cameroon have you cried say it is not for nothing? If they take the money, it's not for nothing. Where to be a problem? But I say when they get that work, they know say money they come now from maybe mission from small intervention.
So one thing today I want to talk, Ambassador. We Cameroonians, especially, we the want for benefit. Like when they give you some small post or something for you, we need to look now the thing where the input, the work where we go work for day. We dey look now the benefits first where we get them for that this thing. We not fine. If we want change, we self will begin the change before the change go follow on its own, because they don't cry say they never start work, that advantage they not get them. But I believe and not be certain, but I believe say they get their salaries them, and then they don't shit on for the 4 months. They take the salary, they dey work, they know nothing. Therefore instead ask them say who's how they work the way they, or even create, I don't know how I fit put them, but I just believe say may we start for be sincere to own self, especially that of papa them we will see them for they the first go give them computer, me they work, they don't do computer education which day that thing at 21st century thing they can go get for old chief the way maybe so and they never even go school. That one not just for play over people their intelligence.
All right. If we get for look time, the show so don't finish, but maybe man I didn't go left we could talk this last one before we come out. Make we take on enter for New Bell, New Bell. This one be happen to inside the week. We people them where they do their small business for Corner Road. They only wake up for Thursday for that side. So for New Bell, they only come for can discover say this so. Douala 2 council are big people them. They don't come out with the Caterpillar. They don't come out. Chakara all people them where they sell for Corner Road for that side. So for New Bell, according to where they talk, they say now urban disorder. So they no want to say many people them they sell for Corner Road. Now why that way the Chakara place them? So the Chakara place, some people then they sell and they do their business for onions, one them for tomato, one day they make need them for people them, one day they sell okrika them, where they sell for Corner Day, where they come for can Chakara them, say they for on top road where they sell. Man Adimoku enter for the number 2 place. One time with the Chakara the people they be check say okay, they go left the space, they no go do no nothing. Instead, they only can mark the space as soon as they see them. Each of that space 100,000 francs each for any man wey wants also sell on top the quota. So now it means say they no do any changes. They only can come out their thing that they sell. And all man he get for buy this square place one at the same so. 100,000 francs on top that one. We get the normal council ticket that they get for pay anytime we pass. Madam Bong, na Douala Ude. On top roads, you drive people them. The same road you mark them, may they buy 100,000 francs for use themselves.
In short, ambassador, this one they make me at the laugh because that one I don't know why una no fit leave the people there for they then tell them they pay the 100,000. So now urban disorder when they never pay 100,000. When they pay the 100,000, it go be na urban order. In short, now this kind of thing they make some people them. They go back. I go back for that first story about that donkey them. When they don't can make you so maybe that plank thing the way that put they don't make them. They don't spend money like 50,000 for make them. They're gonna go remake the plank thing them again. Then pay again 100,000. That shades the way they don't make them. They're gonna make them again. Then pay again 100,000. That one them na wickedness. For me na wickedness. Because una want frustrate people them, then forcefully pull money out of the people their pockets them. It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all for me.
One of the business, some of the business people that will be talking to them, tell the chakara, they try for tell we say they only struggle, they don't go school, they get certificate, they don't get work for do, they enter for start say okrika, now they can't drive them.
Yes, but the truth I say they don't overleave them. When you try for worker for inside a new belt, all of Douala, the first thing I say, all markets for Douala they and for road. Now the first disorder that. So if they do them, so for me, if they clear that route, so because they were one of the first things I say, when they remove them sometimes, so they don't give them place where they go. Now the first thing that if they move them, they'll provide them shed somewhere it be better. But for move them for road, put them for road again. Say when they pay.
I say I want just cut it short. They don't even tell them say una go. They tell them say una can't pay, una come back, come in. When na two different things that we talk about here. Yeah. If they be tell them say okay go, we don't build a market for una. Una go now go use that market. Population go follow the product for the market. So now I begin for talk say so if they pay 100,000 na urban order and if they don't pay na urban disorder for the same space the same place.
So I continue for talk say because the worst thing with this law for and I say how they don't do them so now for how long we don't see how they don't broke even all of Aqua other places where they be broke so they don't come back for it. We see how they don't broke even that this place they broke I don't think that the first time go for Nokoti when they be broke all Nokoti carry that to the bottom all they don't come back. So one of the things I say when they do so they know they follow up. What they do so they
and then even the place themselves they wrote them where they say people they sell for they make urban disorder. Urban ticket master, the market master, then they still can collect tickets. Yeah. But now, if I sell for this place, you make a man understand say this place no place I'm supposed to sell. Then you come again, you can't collect tax. It means I'm supposed to be for the place.
Yeah, so we don't understand say right. At one time when that people then money no dey them, they can we don't see how they come anytime we pop small thing they can lock all kind of see. When the next moment you see how they don't open up, what it don't happen. So maybe the strategy way they use them for see me time we hungry they can create that confusion. So
all right,
I think maybe they do thing where it will be fine for we and for the authorities.
All right, we don't finish for inside the PIDGIN News debate for inside the Equinoxe Story House. I want to say a big thank you for Madam Bong. We in a baptism for fire we give them. I hope so we'll get another time for talk. Well,
yes, we'll get another time.
Thank you plenty. Thank you to Tam for me Ibrahim for your time.
Thank you, Ambassador.
Happy Labor Day for all now, even as you know the glad Labor Day. Okay, country people, them I want to say big thank you for Abega, innocent Abega. We put camera for we before and for backside. People there they work. We get Zefren Gonji, Malice and Nadine. We all them they join hand for say make Tori Waka fine. Before we come out, happy birthday for you. Mary Makoge, you the look we for some sites inside Douala here. We go meet up if Papa God agree on Monday for 8 o'clock on our lamp tight.